بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. This is a different type of class. This is a fiqh class. And what we are doing is I'm using you guys as an opportunity to review a text that I'm reviewing currently. And we're going to go really slow and we're going to go to speak about this in detail and have discussion. Okay? Fiqh. Fiqh is Islamic law. In particular, we're reviewing as-salat and tahara. Tahara is purifying yourself before you can pray. After aqidah, the most important thing you need to know is tahara. The rules related to cleanliness. How to clean yourself, how to make wudu, and etc., etc. He says, whoever wants to pray and they're in a state where they do not have wudu, then they need to perform wudu. This is based on a verse of the Quran that Allah says when you want to go pray, then purify yourself. So the first thing we're going to start off is, what are the obligations of washing? So that you do need to write down and take notes of it. I'm reading from an Arabic text and I'm translating as I read it to you. He says, Farduhu al-ghusl is, the obligations of ghusl are the following. Ghusl, what is called ghusl, is full shower or a full bath. Ghusl, G-H-U-S-L, or Ghain Sin Lam, Ghusl. You just write shower if you want. If you can't, write the others. He says, Al-Ghaslu al-Wajh, you have to wash your face. That's the first of Ghusl. So actually, going back, I'm sorry. This is the fard of washing for wudu. There are four. The washing of your face. So to clarify, I'm not going to do ghusl yet, the full shower. I'm just going to talk about wudu first. The fard of wudu is the following. Washing of your entire face. I know we've done this before, but I'm going to review it with you. If you look here, I'll show you the face. The face is from this part of the forehead when you make wudu, where the hairline starts, to right under the chin. Here, not under the throat, right at the bottom. Got it? Two, exactly. Two, from earlobe, not here. Earlobe to earlobe. That's the length of the face. So when you take water for wudu and you wash your face, you will do so like this. Getting the side like that. Like that. And all of the cheek and the side here. Second obligation is washing your arms from the top to and including the elbow, like that. Up and including the elbow. You cannot wash to here. You have to wash up and including the like that. Okay? So all of this needs to get washed. When you wash, you don't just take water and do this and just wipe. You don't do that. Have to make sure with water you do this. Getting all of it. If you guys look over here real quick, I'll show you, so make sure you wash the same way. You'll get water. You could do it like this, and then you come down. But the point is that you get it everywhere with your hand, and you do that. And you do this. where you get your fingernails like that. Okay, and you do that, and you get all of it wet. If only one hair was left dry, your wudu doesn't count. You need to make sure you get everywhere. And when everywhere is washed and wet one time, that's one wash. Okay? So if you washed here, and then you got new water and washed here, and then you got new water and washed here, how many washes is that? One. Because you didn't complete the full getting wet. So that's one. Now you get more water and you do it again. But the obligation is one time. Okay, guys? One time that you get from the tip of the fingers here, up and including the elbow, with nothing that prevents water from getting to it. Like paint, whiteout, crazy glue, suntan lotions that are waterproof. None of those things. You cannot have those on you when you make wudu. If you have nail polish, your wudu won't count because nail polish prevents water from getting to your skin. Okay? If you want, because you have a deep need for it, you can wash after you make wudu, you can put on nail polish if you need it. If you lost wudu, guess what? You got to move all of it and make wudu again. Alright? Then the third obligation is to get your hands wet, let the water drip off, and then wipe your head like that. Okay? With your finger, you would just move back like that and wipe your head. You got it? A quarter of your head. You don't need to wipe it like this. As soon as it moves 4 finger lengths right here, if you do this, like imagine my hand is here and you go this much, there, that's enough. 4 fingers length. This pinky has to get to right up here for 1/4 like that. Watch. Like that. That's the obligation. What is recommended? To do all of the head. Okay? This way and coming back. But that's not the obligation. The obligation is to wipe 4 fingers worth like this. That's the obligation. And then washing your feet and including the ankle. That's the 4 obligations of wudu. And the Prophet ﷺ in particular warned, وَيْلٌ لِلْأَعْقَابِ مِنَ النَّارِ, woe to the heels from the fire. The Prophet ﷺ warned the heels from the fire. What does that mean? Because most people, when they wash their feet, they're very heedless about their heel. They'll wash the top parts of their feet and put water, but often if you look, the heel is dry. So that when the Prophet ﷺ said, woe to the heels from the fire, it means protect your heel, wash it properly so it doesn't end up in the fire from not performing your prayer correctly. Do you get that? So make sure you get your heel. I know most of you do as you wash, but focus on your heel when you wash your feet. Next, Sunnahs of Wudu. What are the Sunnahs of Wudu? The first is washing your hands 3 times to your wrist. Not more than the wrist, not like this. Just to your wrist. Like that. You don't wash your hand like this under a faucet. You don't do that. You rub it like that. Like that. Okay? And you make sure you get your fingernails. If your nails are very long, you need to kind of pull back and cut it short. You can see my fingernails are short. Okay? But you need to have it short. If they're very long like that, it's going to be kind of tricky with wudu. Because wudu, you need to wash these areas here. So you can pull back your skin a little, make sure that area. Otherwise it comes over, you're not supposed to have it that long. The limited amount of what you should have is 40 days. If it's longer time than 40 days that you didn't cut your nails, it's committing minor sin. I wouldn't say minor. You should just not do it because it's considered a wrong action. To say Bismillah in the beginning of wudu is a sunnah. If you're not in the bathroom. And then siwak. Miswak. Raise your hand if you know what that is. Oh boy. Siwak is the wooden toothstick that the Prophet ﷺ used, that he told us to use. It's a little brown stick and you clean your teeth. Okay? So, siwak, maybe by next week we'll bring you all the siwak, inshallah. That would be cool, right? A siwak, and I'll show you how to use it next week, if I remember. A siwak is a wooden, natural toothstick that has in it, like, things that are fluoride and things like that. It has natural things to clean your teeth. When you make wudu, you should use siwak. If you don't have siwak, the wooden natural stick, you can use a toothbrush. Even if you don't have a toothbrush and your index finger is clean, you can also wipe your teeth. The point is, as Muslims, and the dentists will love us for that, they want us to wash or brush our teeth every time you pray. And prepare for the big thing. I'm going to tell you something amazing. If you brush your teeth or use siwak, your prayer will be rewarded and better than 70 times. Prayer is multiplied more than 70 times for the one that uses siwak on their teeth before they pray. Next, to gargle water in the mouth. This is called matmadatun. Matmadatun. What is matmadatun? It is to take water, swish it around in your mouth and gargle. Like that 3 times. Istinshaq, taking water into your nose and cleaning your nose 3 times. The scholars, they had slight discussion. It's sunnah to take water with your right and put it in your nose, and also allowed to take it with your left and blow it out with the left. Both opinions are valid. But the one with the right up into the nose with the left is a little stronger. Okay? Everything is talked about in Islamic law. Okay? So make sure you clean your noses. So every fiqh point has a point. The point here is, get your nose clean. 3 times. And then the next sunnah is to wipe your entire head and your ears with the same water. So that means you get water, you drop it, you wipe your head and you come back. With your thumbs, you do the back of your ears. With your index, you wrap around inside of your ear like that. Like this, like that. Like this, like that. And some say to do this and then that. That's the full. Got it? Want me to do it again? Same water, not 2 water. You don't wipe your head, get new water for your ears. You get the same water, you put it on your hand, you drop it, your hands are wet. You go up, you come down, you do this, you do that, you do this, and you do that. Yeah. That's what you had a break for, brother. Continuing. Wiping of the beard, which is not relevant to most of you. And then the fingers. Takhleel of the fingers, to get your hand wet and to do this. Have to look over, guys. This is called takhleel, learn it. Takhleel al-asabi'. Takhleel means to wipe in between the fingers. Get it wet and you do this. Got it? That's a sunnah. Don't leave it. When I say something is sunnah, you should be doing it. You get more reward. Sunnah doesn't mean, oh, I can leave it. No, you should do it, by all means. Like that. And to wash everything 3 times. Also, it is recommended to make intention when you make wudu. and to follow the order I just gave you. Meaning, the order is what? Washing your hands, washing your mouth, washing your nose, washing your face, washing your arms and your hands, wiping the head, and washing your feet. That's the order. After I'm done with my lesson, I'm going to test you all on the order. The order. Next week, fiqh lessons every week will be very short. We're keeping fiqh lessons to about 15 minutes, okay? Next week's fiqh lesson is all the things that break wudu. Alright, so we end there. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.